Hey y'all, I saved some of my strawberry runners in these smaller gray containers. So I had the main strawberries in the large pink containers. I have two of those. And I put the runners in these small containers so that I could save them. I'm gonna move them. So here I'm just cutting the runners so I can separate them because they were attached to the main container. I'm gonna move these into the old flower bed, which is this pink bed to the left. And this is now going to be the strawberry bed. First, I have to clear out the stuff I had put in here just to see how they would do through these cooler months. And as you can see, they froze, so they didn't make it. So I removed the spaghetti squash. There's a flower in here, also 2 tomato suckers, and this is a jalapeno plant. Down here is also another tomato sucker that was growing in the rocks. So none of those plants made it. And so I'm kind of just freshening up the soil for the strawberries, making it easier. And also this okra plant did not make it, so the cold killed it as well, so I'm going to remove that. So about half of this bed is going to be empty except for where I'm going to put the runners in here. And I'm not going to break the runners up since they're going to spread. I do still have stuff on the left side. I'm going to let that continue throughout until they die, basically. But next year, I'm gonna let the strawberry runners just spread all over and fill this container. All right, so I'm trying to get this all out in one piece. And I actually managed to do that. So some of this is out of view, but I'm just trying to dig out a spot for this so I can just pop it in and then level the ground around it. With strawberries, you have to make sure the crown isn't covered by soil, so I preferred to keep it all in one piece so I wouldn't have to worry about that. I forgot about my soaker hose, which I have attached to my drip irrigation system, so I had to adjust that to make sure that when it waters, it'll water around this area. So here's the second container. Unfortunately, I kind of fixed the camera at this point. A little bit, it's a little bit better. I'm just gonna do the same thing. Try to get it all out at one time and just pop it in. And these are just the runners I saved. There were a lot more that weren't saved. So I know that these will fill this entire bed quickly, very easily and very quickly. And I'm going to continue to save my runners. I'm not sure if I may put them in other places, smaller containers around my garden, but I also want to be able to give them away, share them with other people. Because when you get one or a few, you have strawberries for life, basically. And strawberries are perennial, so they'll come back. They'll die down in the cold, but they'll come back. All right, thanks for watching.